Good evening, welcome to the Professor Maima Show. Hope you are doing well wherever watching me from around the world. Please subscribe, share and like this video. So yesterday they were supposed to release the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education exams. That's the exam that is done after high school here in Kenya, so that someone can transition to university, college, vocational training, high skills training, something like that, isn't it? But now the minister was AWOL, was missing. Eh? Because he had announced before the new year that they're going to release it in January. We are now even near the mid of January, and the exam is not released. That's why I'm saying the collapse of Kenyan education system. You see, before him there used to be a minister known as Magoha. When I was in the University of Nairobi, he was the vice chancellor. He was a very strict, tough, fair, but very professional and efficient man. Mark those words: professional, efficient, and strict. So education, before him, even the exams used to delay, even they will be released in February. And students have to join university, even others have to fly out and all those, because here in Kenya you need the certificate of Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education so that you can move on, do for skills training. But they have not. But so what he did, he changed. So exams used to be released even before Christmas, if I'm not wrong. So by the time you open January, your parents of students have already organized themselves. They have already planned which courses their sons and daughters will do, isn't it? So by now this is not happening. That's why I'm saying the education sector in Kenya is led by incompetent people. Yes, incompetent people. All of them in top management, because they are not really focusing on what's needed, because it's about results. You know, we are in the digital world, whereby even if you want, let's say even an ID, you want registration, even an ATM is done within 30 minutes. So you cannot be dragging people until people start, they are even starting doing rumors, people start some conspiracy theories on why the exam is being delayed, isn't it? So that's what I'm saying, the collapse of Kenya education system. Before these jokers came into office, the things were efficient under Magoha, the late Magoha, and things were being done well. But now even the education system, they changed from 844 to, I don't know, CBC. I don't know, this is called the password education system, which was supposed to make Kenyans, the children of Kenyans have skills, I don't know what, to be job creators, not job seekers. But we have mangled the whole process, because first of all, the schools don't have enough classrooms. You won't believe students are joining school this week, opening schools, and some schools are still building classrooms. Where were they the whole year? So this is the Kenyan syndrome. So the schools don't have the facilities, or they are talking of, I don't know, it's called, or they are talking of laboratories, computer labs, or they are talking of swimming pools, or they are talking of playing grounds. These days, you know, there used to be a law that if you set up a school, it should be not less than 5 acres. These days, people are setting up schools in residential areas where there's no playground, they cannot expand. You see, that's what I'm saying, the collapse of Kenyan education system. They never thought through the new system. They never thought of even the people who would be teaching it. You see, the people who teach the education system should be paid well. This is where the problem begins, whereby the people who teach the education system don't earn money. They are paid, is it peanuts? They are paid close to zero. So you have to first of all pay teachers well. That is the play group up to university lecturers. And speaking of which, the university lecturers may go on strike. Whatever money they are paying, increment they are promised is not being paid, because the government is saying it doesn't have money. And the government will never have money. So I don't know what they'll do. That's what I'm saying. The collapse of Kenya education system. And this, we need to ensure that education, first of all, is free. That's from playgroup all the way to university. Pay teachers well, they have said. And then, first of all, do industry. What is Kenya producing? I've looked around. I thought it was cash crops. Those ones have collapsed. I thought it was minerals. We don't even have the minerals in quantity that's sustainable. What we're producing is just more chaos in terms of arresting these young Gen Zs who have done nothing. They're just idle. So that's what I'm saying. We need industries. Kenya needs to become one big agriculture. Is it a farm where the people do agriculture, then they do value addition industry, then the supply chains, and then the people who can work, who will not work in those industries can work in other subsidiary industries that will grow out of those, the agriculture, whether it's retail, whether it's hotels, whether it's whatever it will come, fashion, isn't it? Now, this is how people think. You have a small concept and you expand it, you grow it. It's as if you have a piece of land, let's say even 10 acres, and then you build there a university, which will lead to hostels, which will lead to maybe shopping centers, which will lead to other industries. Maybe people be opening their businesses around the university, isn't it? Transport, you name it. Now that's how people grow things. Not this confusion we have, whereby the Ministry of Education, they have caused so many fires around themselves. Yes, many fires in the form of lecturer strikes, in the form of transition of from, I don't know, in CBC, in form of exams not being marked on time, poor training of teachers, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. The collapse of Kenya education system. We need as a country to go back to the drawing board and say, this education system is not working for us, we revert. But if people insist to keep it, then hard decisions have to be made. Do the institutions have the facilities? Do they have the grounds to expand? Do they have the space? Are these lecturers who you leave your young ones with, or teachers, yes, are they paid well? Are they all right? Are they comfort? Are they have a peace of mind to do good job? Those are the questions that the people who are the top of the Ministry of Education should be asking Kenyans. This education system, what is Kenya producing? Because you cannot do robots. We're just hanging on anything. The president these days opens a residential area. He goes and opens, I don't know what, a small road. He goes, we don't have clear-cut plan which should be centered around something. We should go back to where the Europeans were in 1930s. We do industrialization, mass industrialization, mass infrastructure development. Education is free, produce more skilled people, more educated people. Then now, we can now move on to other levels to catch up with the so-called developed countries. But the way it stands now, we're just running around in circles. We destroyed our parastatals. We are now destroying the education system because the universities are gone. There's nothing there. They're just places to make money. They're not adding any value to this great country of Kenya. So this is the Professor Maima Show. I want to pray for you who's watching me, that you have a long life and become rich and prosperous, not only you, your children, grandchildren, and other generations. I also pray for our country, Kenya, to be peaceful, prosperous, and have wise leaders. Those are my prayers. Amen. And I also want to thank the people who have been supporting our channel through small donations, $10, $5, that's 1,000 Kenya shillings, 500. Thank you. Keep on giving so that the channel can be motivated to keep on putting out engaging content. Because the problem I've realized in Africa, people don't want to share ideas. All us have ideas that can make Kenya better, isn't it? That's why I was saying, keep on engaging. want to say, Gwaheri ya kuonana, Gwaheri.